Alright guys, we have another Hex Bugs review for another dial that seems to be pretty compatible with Mini-Mates. So in my last video we did the prelude to the invasion of Xandar. And you know, that saw Thanos discovering exactly where the soul gem is. And then, you know, there's 3 panels there. That was the Shatari review. And then now I'm working on the actual invasion of Xandar. So this is the first setup I have for it. This is actually there's one more setup before this I didn't take a video of, but this is the first one of them actually landing on Xandar. So this is just kind of a makeshift spaceship I put together. That is seen in the first panel of this shot, and that'll be at the end of this video. And then, you know, the ship lands. Thanos in the Black Order get out. There's a few Shatari soldiers here. I have more that'll probably include in other shots. And, yeah, there's some Nova Corps in back. One actually fell over, I guess. But yeah, this is Xandar, and I think the Hex Bug, you know, dios, which you've already seen a video of, you know, the one in the background. I think they make a good space station intergalactic, you know, dio for Mini-Mates. They're perfect. So, anyways, yeah, this is my shot. You have them getting off the ship, and right away call Obsidian and the other guy that floats in the air. What the heck's his name? Somebody remind me. Anyways, yeah, they're going to take care of this tower with a gun. There's some alien citizens in the background that a kit bashed. And yeah, this is it. They're on their walk to go get the gem. Thanos and Corvus Clay and Proxima Midnight. Ebony Ma is the floaty guy, now that I think about it. Anyways, yeah, they're going to go get the gem. These two are going to take down the first line of defenses. And then probably 2 or 3 setups from now, we'll see the new Hex Bugs space dial that it's going to be featured in the background and stuff. And in other shots. So it's really cool. This one back here is pretty simple. You just got a tower on one side, and then down here you got this other thing. My lamp is sitting on top of it right now, but I got cool ideas with this and other shots of this series. But let's go to the next panel. So this is my second shot on actual Xandar and stuff, and yeah, it's Ebony Ma's scene. You know, he rips this tower out of the ground, and then uses the guy in the bottom left, his blaster, to shoot this other Nova Corps. Yeah, so they're all up on stands and wires. You know, you guys know how much I like my flying scenes and stuff, and Ebony Ma's like the perfect character for it. So, yeah, that's pretty much his shot. Yeah, on to the next one, I guess. Here's my next setup. I've actually been stalled for like 3 days on this. I couldn't think of anything real good to do with Call Obsidian. And finally something dawned on me yesterday, and then the rest of the setup followed this morning with ideas. But just couldn't really think of any action to get him going on. I got Corvus Clay, my idea for him all figured out, and Proxima Midnight, but finally came up with this. Now this shot for Call will be from a much lower angle, about right there, maybe a little bit of a tilt, just to get him to fit in a little bit more squarely. But I had to come up with some extra Nova Corps army builders. Unfortunately, from Guardians of the Galaxy 1, when they had the Nova Corps, they were really hard to get the army builder, so I only have 2. I always thought I had 4 of everything, but apparently I don't. I only have 2 of these guys. So I just took some normal Novas, popped their helmets off, and just kind of made one look alien, one look human. So anyways, yeah, got Proxima Midnight up there fighting and stuff. So yeah, well, I think we'll move on to her next. Corvus Clay, I got my idea for him figured out at Proxima. We'll see how her idea turns out with what exactly I have planned for her. Anyways, on to the next one. So next setup, yeah, it's Proxima Midnight, she's got him with the spear. Got the soldier down on the ground. She's going to ask him where exactly the Infinity Stone is. And then, of course, we got this other guy that's dead, presumably from her. But yeah, he kind of saw this in the background in the last picture, and this is another one that just kind of finally popped in my head when this setup started getting put together. So, yeah, on to the next one. Corvus Clay's next. Pretty sure I completely passed over Corvus Clay's setup, so we went all the way to the group shot, another group shot. This one actually turned out better than I thought it would. These big panoramic with a million figures in it shots never turn out as good as I want them to, but I think this one will actually. But Xandar's devastated, and it's time for him to go get the ring, the gem, excuse me, even though I gotta get an extra Thanos and paint some of those the gems gold or something, just to have a couple of them. So it doesn't make much sense here because he shouldn't have any of the gems now, but he does all of them. But anyways, suspension of disbelief, I guess. Anyways, yeah, this is my group shot. We got all of them here. We got Proxima Midnight's going to tell him where the stone is. You have Ebony Maw back doing his little preach, little speech he did like at the beginning of Infinity War. But yeah, I actually got them all in here. Got a bunch of army builder, Shataris and stuff in here, and pretty pleased with this one. So the Corvus Glaive one, look for, I'm gonna put everything in sequence for you guys, like a slideshow of the invasion of Xandar once this is done. So anyways, yeah, on to the next shot. So here's the next setup. Yeah, this is pretty much where the whole thing's going. Kind of wanted to bring her into the MCU in my own way before the movie comes out. We don't see Xandar, get attacked or anything. We don't know what happens, but I think it'd be pretty cool if, maybe there's a after credit scene or something later on where they show him invading Xandar and Carol Danvers shows up. So yeah, this is just an idea I came up with on my own. We'll see a series of her fighting these guys off, then eventually taking on the main boss. So yeah, on to the next shot. Actually, let's do a quick behind the scenes. I have been kind of skipping over what all this stuff is. These flames are Tamashii back here. Of course, this other stuff is from, the space stuff is from the Hexbug sets, Target. I have Captain Marvel floating using a coat hanger wire. But yeah, a little bit of behind the scenes, a little bit better view of what's actually going on back there and stuff. So anyways, yeah, now let's go on to the next shot. So actually I skipped a panel since the last one. The last one had, and you'll see it when I do the slideshow, but I had Corvus Glaive on this wire on the right. I had Captain Marvel in the middle one. And then I had Ebony Maw on the one on the left. And she's flying through them, knocking them through the air. Attacking the Black Order. And then this is the next panel. It's her knocking out Cull Obsidian. So, yeah, I forgot that last panel. Honestly, I'm pretty hard at work right now trying to get this storyline done. I've been extremely busy this summer. And I haven't been pumping out the videos and Instagram shots that I do like I normally do, just because it's been a pretty busy outdoor summer with outdoors and other responsibilities. And in about 2 weeks, I'm actually heading to the Black Hills camping for the week. Hopefully, I'll do an outdoor video there for you guys. Maybe bring some Lord of the Rings shots with and make a video. But so I'm trying to get this done before the time comes where I can't do it. I would like to finish a storyline, get it on IG in a complete run instead of having a week or two break between panels, which is kind of what's been happening this summer. So anyways, yeah, she's taken out the Black Order, and now it's time for her to confront Thanos. So let's take a look at that. So here we have the next panel. Thanos has got the power gem, power stone, and Captain Marvel is confronting him. You know, according to Kevin Feige, she's supposed to be the most powerful, you know, hero in the universe. But, you know, obviously not as powerful as Thanos with the glove on. So, you know, if she is in Avengers 4, it should be pretty interesting to see what exactly they do with her. You know, I really can't wait for that movie to come out. The images dropped and everything looks perfect. I love what they did with the Kree soldiers and stuff, and what they did with her costume. She looks exactly like she's supposed to look. Good on you know, Marvel for doing that and always having that ability to get it right. So anyways, yeah, she's confronting him. Let's go on to the next panel and see how it all goes down. So we've got the second to the last panel here. Yeah, she finally confronts him. He's got the power gem, so he knocks her right out of the room in one swing. So, yeah, more wire work. Tons of wire work on this project. Yeah, so I just kind of slid it underneath this octagon dio to hold it down, and then put a couple of the Nova Corps troopers in front of you know, the wire, just to kind of hide it better and stuff. So yeah, this actually it's turned out pretty good. I actually was kind of worried about the pose on Thanos, but that looks good. So really liking how this is going to turn out. And yeah, let's move on to the next panel. So here we are at the final shot. Yeah, Thanos has defeated Captain Marvel. You got another group shot with Black Order. Xandar burning in the background. Got my Tamashi effects. This dio here is actually, it's the Hexbug one I mentioned earlier that I was going to review. Just because this whole paneled idea has taken a life of its own, I decided not to review it on this video. I'm going to make a separate video for it. I'll tell you right off the bat that it is super cool, super worth the money. It's a pretty great dio. I can't wait to actually review it and show you guys how great it is. Like I said before, it just seems like we can never get any decent space dials, and this thing is perfect for it. So I'm kind of thinking maybe some scroll shots or something like that with it later on. But this is the final shot. Xandar's burning, Captain Marvel's defeated. Thanos, you know, will say something like, you know, I'm heading to your homeworld next or whatever, and yeah, so pretty cool series. I hope you guys really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It's been on my mind since Infinity War came out back in May or April to finally do this and stuff. So yeah, hope you liked it, and we'll see you guys at the next video. And stick around. Hey, stick around to the end. I'll do a slideshow of all the shots of the fall of Xandar. And then if you guys want to watch a prequel, what this idea is all based on, watch the Shatari 2-pack figure review. That kind of fills in why I decided to do this and where I came up with the idea and everything. So it's a cool little video. Otherwise, we'll see you guys at the next one. Hit the like and subscribe button. Check out the links to my Facebook and Instagram in the description of this video. And thank you for viewing. We'll see you at the next video.